2023 Gamma for my senior exhibition over animal testing and cosmetics. Today we're going to be comparing if there's any difference between animal tested products and non-animal tested products. So today I'm going to draw a line straight down my face, and we're going to see if this side is going to be non-animal tested products and this side is going to be animal tested products, and if there's any difference at all. Any. The reason why I chose animal testing is because for my service learning, I volunteered at this animal rescue source in Republic, and I just saw like how animals all have personalities, and I love cosmetics and I love animals, and I just wanted to combine them together. And so I thought about animal testing and cosmetics because I saw how it affects animals when they're in cages or like scared, and it's so easy to pick animals off the streets and just use them for whatever you want. Like, I had multiple instances where I had to go and just pick up cats, and it was so easy, like literally so easy for me to get these. And so animal testers, it's no problem to get these animals. So that's the similarity to my service learning and to my senior exhibition, also my Gamma, is that it is so easy to pick up animals, and my love for cosmetics and my love for animals, and I just wanted to turn it into something that I'm passionate about.
My name's Ralph. I'm a tester. My daddy was a tester, my mum, my brothers, my sisters, my kids, all testers, and they all died doing their job. Just like I will. But it's okay. Testing is what we were born to do. It makes us rabbits happy. Yeah. Oh, gotta get to work.
Hey, don't touch it!
Ow, shit!
Okay, I tried to make the line as even as possible, but it's not even. But this side is going to be non-animal tested products, so cruelty-free, and this side is going to be animal tested products. And I felt really guilty buying these animal tested products, and I'm just going to throw them away afterwards. But I'm just trying to show the similarities to them. So first, we're going to start off with this Josie Martin whipped argan oil as it's a face butter. So we're going to put this on my right side of my face. And then for my left side, this is going to be surprising, but Clinique is actually, they test on animals. So we're using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. So something good about Josie Martin is it's all natural products, and so we already know that these products are good for us, and there's no need for animal testing in them at all because it's all natural products. So I'm just gonna rub these in and see if there's any difference. It's really thick. The right side is really thick, but I like that for moisturizer because I have super dry skin. Starts like a nice base for it. So now we're gonna go onto the Clinique side. And I already know that this stuff is a little thinner. I just do really like this moisturizer, but it's not something that I would use because we tested on animals for it. Like, this is not something that I need. Like, this is not something that we need to test on animals for, you know? And it also, like, gives this white base over it, and it doesn't blend very, like, easily because you have to blend it in so much to get the white cast off of it. So, I don't know if you can see that, but it's super white and hard to blend out, which this side is just went on clear, and it's super nice, but the textures are pretty similar. This side is just lighter, and this side is a little bit more thick. So, for, like, dry skin, I would go for this one more, and that's what I have, so I personally like this product more. I'm gonna go into foundation slash skin tint. So today, for the non-animal testing side, I'm going to use Morphe, the number 2 of the skin tint. Okay, and I like the applicator because it's super easy and non-messy. Okay, this also might come as a surprise who animal test is Maybelline. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. Okay, so there was really no difference in, I look crazy, but there's really no difference in the foundation slash skin tints. This side is more matte drying and this side is more like glowy drying. So this side is better for like dry skin and this side is better for oily skin. So the only difference is the difference of like the dry down and what like the setting is for them. Like this is matte and this one is glowy. So now I moved on concealer, and so I've already put it on. And on my left side, I'm using Revlon Pot Concealer, and we're just going to see how they work. Obviously, the colors are a little different, so we're going to see how much they blend, but I've already noticed such a difference with how thick this stuff is and how lightweight this stuff is, but it all depends on personal preference, so I'm going to see how much I like it. Okay, so here's the difference. This side is just a lot more brighter because it's a different shade. But this side, I have like no creases under there and it blends so easily. And I noticed I had a hard time blending this out. And you can also see a little bit that it's splotchy and you can see the lines where I was like brushing it. And on this side, you can't see any lines. You can just see where my eyes crease, like where my eyes set off and where I wiped it. But like there's nothing. This side just looks more brighter, and I kind of feel like I look a little scary on this side. But overall, like, I like the color of this side. It doesn't blend nicely, and if we're gonna torture animals, at least let our makeup products be good. Next, we're gonna be using bronzer, and on my right side, I'm using Bare Minerals. I love Bare Minerals. It's super healthy. It's super good for your skin, especially for makeup being a little harsh for skin. I love Bare Minerals. So I'm going with the Luminous Bronze. It's super cute. It's like a bronzy like bronzer. I really like it. It's like shimmery. So I'm gonna go with this on my right side. And I literally just want to put this stuff all over my face. I don't even want to give this other product the time of the day because of how good this stuff is. So, but it just gives such a nice like glowy bronze. Like you look like you're in the summer. And for my left side, we're going to be using Wet n Wild bronzer. It's just a normal bronzer that they have. I think it's the only one that they have. Okay, so after putting that on, I think I just look dirty. I really do. Like, this side just looks so, like, nice. And then on this side, I just feel like I look dirty. And I look like a bunch of different colors on my face. And that's not really what we want. So I would have, like, that's not even worth the test on animals for if it's going to turn out like that. Like, that's just sad. And now we're going to go into blush. And this is one of my favorite blushes. It's Laura Geller New York. And it's called Baked Blush in Brighton. It's in Como, I think that's what it's called. So it's really good. And I love this stuff. And it's like a bunch. It's like shimmery too. And I just think it applies so nicely. Okay, and now we can see it gives you like a nice glow and a blush at the same time. Looks so good on this side, not this side really. And I'm not even trying to make this side bad. I just don't like these products. They aren't good, especially for me. It could be for someone else, but not for me. So for my left side, I'm going to go into Wet n Wild blush in the shade Nudist Society. Okay, so I actually like both of these blushes right now. Like, this one has like a nice gold shimmer to it, and this one has also a nice shimmer to it. So these almost are like the exact same products, just like different shades of them. I think this is more like orangey pinky, and I think this one is more of like a purpley pinky. I don't know, it could just be me, but I really like both of these blushes, so that's a good thing. And so for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Tarte again because they don't animal test, and it's the In Bloom palette. This palette smells really good, and I'm just going to do an easy pink, like just one color all over. So you can see there, it's just an easy pink look. It really brings out blue eyes, pink shades. So this is just an easy pink, just like all over color to give your eyes a little bit more pop. So now going in, I'm using a Clinique palette. Oh, I was so disappointed to know that Clinique Animal Test because it feels like it's such a clean brand, but it's not. It's really interesting. So this side is really light, but the only colors I have in this Clinique palette are like blues and tones like that. So I'm just going to go in with like a light brown and put it all over. So I was really trying to make this eyeshadow work, but it's so splotchy and it's not pigmented at all. If you can see, there's like a blob of color right here and it just not blends. It doesn't blend nicely. So next we're going to go into, because that was a disappointment, the eyeshadow for Clinique. And I just keep saying, like, why are we putting out sucky makeup if we're like ending animals' lives? Like, we're ending an animal's life for this sucky eyeshadow. And like torturing them for this eyeshadow not to work and not get very much product or sales because no one wants to buy a sucky product, you know? So for mascara, I'm going to be using the Superhero by IT. I just have a little mini one and I really like this mascara. It makes my eyelashes look really long and I'm just putting them on the bottom. Oh, just messed up. Got it on my eye. And for my left side of my face, I'm going to be using CoverGirl, the Lash Blast Active CoverGirl Test on Animals. Okay, so I actually really like both of them. This one's a little bit more pigmented and thick than this side, and I like more thick, but I know a lot of people that don't like thick mascaras. So these are the difference. And lastly, I'm going to go in with highlighters just to brighten everything up. So for my right side, I'm going in with the Becca Cosmetics highlighter, and I think it's Champagne Pop. Looks like that. It's really pretty. Okay, I really wanted to put that on my left side, but I couldn't because this side is animal tested products. So I actually don't have any other highlighters that test on animals. So a lot of companies are switching over to animal testing to our alternate solutions like vitro testing, computer testing, volunteer testing, a lot of cheaper alternate solutions to animal testing and harming animals. But I was super disappointed because this whole face costs quite a bit of money, and this is how it turned out. I feel like I look like a little bit of a clown, especially because my eyeshadow. And then this side, I just feel like I look more put together and like I could see myself wearing all these products every single day, but this, I just feel like I look like I'm going to the circus. Like my eyeshadow, I can't get over the eyeshadow. It's really bad. Like I said earlier, I chose to do animal testing and cosmetics because I volunteered at an animal rescue shelter in Republic, and they were super kind, but I noticed that these animals were locked in cages and you could just tell how sad they get. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like this is a good place. Can you imagine worse places for them? And so I was like, I love cosmetics. I'm going to school for cosmetics, and I love animals, and I wish I was going to school for animals too, but I can't do both. So I could figure out how to put them together for my senior exhibition, and I came up with animal testing and cosmetics and how it's wrong and unethical, and that there's multiple alternate solutions to testing on them and harming them and hurting these animals. So this concludes my gamma for my senior exhibition. Honestly, this was supposed to be like relating like that they're the same products, but honestly, animal tested products versus non-animal tested products, the non-animal tested products turned out so much better than the actual animal tested products. So why are we hurting lives if your products are just going to turn out bad? Like, why are we doing that? So this concludes my gamma for my 2023 senior exhibition over animal testing and cosmetics. Bye!